Hello and welcome to a brand new video from Cologne in Germany. If you're brand new here, just to introduce myself, my name is James and I share great travel tips, advice and inspiration with you. So if you want to come along for the journey, then please do leave a like, please do leave a subscribe and check out my other social media channels as well, which will be linked in the description below. So what's happening today, I'm showing you guys 5 of my favorite places to visit in Cologne in Germany. I'm going to give you a quick little tour around these places and tell you exactly where to go, how to get there, etc. So as you can see, I've got a nice green landscape behind me and I'm currently in Park, which is in the suburbs in Cologne. And this is near to the suburbs called Nippers, which is my first recommendation for you guys. Nippers is a really lovely area and it's filled with different street art. There's murals on the wall, different shops have different facades. And it's just really nice to take a wander around and take in the atmosphere of Nippers. Because it is obviously a residential area, it's a little bit quieter. There's not so much going on and it's about a 10-minute walk to Park where I currently am, which is a nice green area where you can sit and relax. There's also a playground for children and football playing areas and table tennis as well if you're into that too. One of the things Germany is really well known for is the bakeries, and in Nippers there's a really good bakery called Bäckerei Wiens, and this is a local bakery and they also have a lot of different vegan options as well. I've been there before. I really love their cakes. They're absolutely delicious and you get a good size cake for your money as well. So it's my absolute #1 recommendation for you guys if you do come to Köln Nippers. It's now time to go and check out location number 2 in Cologne, so come with me and let's see where we end up. So I arrived at my second of 5 locations and this is the media part, and you can see a little pond behind me and also some residential housing. But the media park is essentially an area where all different businesses come together. At the media park you'll also see a big TV tower in front of the lake. It's just really pretty. It's a really nice place to relax. You can also get some shade here in the woods and sit by the pond like I'm doing, and there's a little waterfall and stream just next to me, so it's a really nice place to chill out. There's not only office buildings, there's also uni buildings too, and not only uni buildings, but you'll also find a host of restaurants, a hotel as well, probably multiple hotels actually, and you'll also find a big cinema complex as well. So it's a really good place to come if you want to go to the cinema or if you want to go out to eat and sit by the water. There's also lots of different events held here at the media park. They're currently actually building up for a big new sort of expo at the moment, so that's currently a big sort of building site, but once that's away then it'll be really nice to walk around and sit here too. Okay, so it's time to head to location number 3. Let's go. So I've now arrived at the Kranhäuser, which is the 3rd of 5 locations that I'm going to be showing you guys. And this is a set of houses which are like skyscrapers, which were designed to look like huge cranes in the sky. And they actually reach over the River Rhine as well. And they're really cool, so I highly recommend that you come and check these out. Today they're just a series of offices and also some residential housing. It's some of the most expensive residential housing in Cologne. It's one of the most expensive places you can live. So if you're looking to move to Cologne and you're on a limited budget, then it's not even worth looking here in the first place. But what's actually really interesting about the Kranhaeuser is actually their history, as this area used to be used for transporting goods. So the River Rhine is just behind me. There's a train going past now. The River Rhine is literally just behind me, so the crane houses are just up above and the River Rhine is to the back. And the Rhine used to be used and is still used today for transporting goods. So this was basically a port in Cologne. History is actually one of the most interesting things about the Kranhäuser here, and all along you'll find little placards where you'll also be able to read about the history of the Kranhäuser and the surrounding port as well. You'll also be able to walk further down towards Rodenkirchen, which is another little region in Cologne, and you'll find more cranes there hanging up above the Rhine as well. So it's just a really lovely little area. There's a few little cafes and restaurants as well, and in front of me there's sort of a little harbour with lots of little boats along it too. So I highly recommend coming and checking this little region out when you're in Cologne, and you really can't miss it as the Kranhäuser are really indistinguishable. So I'm just around the corner from the 4th spot, and the 4th spot is the Kölner Dom, which of course you're going to know. Cologne Cathedral is the staple mark of the city. It's the main location, and you can't miss it because when you come out of the main train station, you will see the cathedral right in front of you. The Cologne Cathedral is obviously a really historical landmark of Cologne, and it was built starting in 1248, and the end of the construction actually ended in 1880, so it took over 800 years to finish constructing this absolutely outstandingly beautiful monument, and it's still being worked on today. You'll always see scaffolding construction site on it because they are constantly working to improve it. Obviously during World War II as well, it was massively damaged, which is now why they're trying to restore the cathedral, and it's absolutely beautiful. You can absolutely not miss it. Welcome to location number 5 of 5, and this is one of my absolute favorites, and it is the Deutz Viertel, which is the Deutz quarters. And here there are lots of trade fairs held in the exhibition center, which is located near to the train station as well. To get to the Deutz Viertel, you can either walk over the main bridge or you can ride the S-Bahn, which takes you across the main bridge as well. It's absolutely not far, and it's really easy to get here too. And one of the reasons this is one of my favorite areas of Cologne is because basically it's just got a really lovely atmosphere. And if you go into the little town, you will find there are lots of little cafes. There's a little organic shop there too. And one of my absolute favorite cafes and recommendations for you guys is the Heimisch Cafe, which is one of my favorite recommendations here in Deutz. And also it is the home to a massive fun fair, the Köln-Deutz Volksfest, which takes place in April and then also in October, so one time around Easter and then one time around Halloween as well. This is a huge fun fair. It's really big and I really love it. It's so much fun, and it's located right on the River Rhine, and you guys can go and check that out as well. And there are lots of different rides and attractions, food stalls, games, etc. And I absolutely love the the Deutz Kermes, which is the other little name for it as well, the nickname. So I highly recommend checking that out as well. And of course, if you walk along the riverbank here in Deutz, you will have amazing views onto the old town on the other side of the river, the chocolate museum on the other side of the river, and also of course onto the Cologne Cathedral as well, and the views are unbeatable. It's a great location for taking photos and videos from this side of the river over onto the other side too. There's a couple more things you can do around here as well. One of them is you can go to the Rheinpark, which is a park located just around the corner, and it is a huge park. There's lots of trees, there's lots of shade. It's right by the River Rhine as well, and it's a great place to relax during these hot temperatures in the summer, like we have right now in September, because it's kind of crazy right now that we have 30 degrees in extreme heat. And also next to that as well is the Tanzbrunnen, which is a concert venue, and last year I went to a concert and I really recommend it. It's a great venue as well. Further along you also have the Seilbahn, the cable car, which takes you across the river from one side to the other, but that is a little extra charge across the main transport fee. So guys, I really recommend you come to Deutz, and that was tip number 5. So that marks the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me and visiting my 5 favourite spots in Cologne, and I hope this inspires you to visit Cologne, or if you're visiting Cologne, I hope this helps you plan your trip. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Also make sure to leave a subscribe for more great travel tips, inspiration and advice, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Who knows where we're going next? See you then. Bye.